Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily if you are new here, and my name is Loom Life here on YouTube. To my returning subscribers, I want to just let you all know that I'm probably going to lose a lot of subscribers here today. Reasons being, I don't have time to do uploads all the time. And if you are new here wondering what I'm talking about, I am a plant YouTuber. I love houseplants. It was a part of recovery for me and trauma and abuse in my past. And I have decided to add a little twist to my channel. Now, if you are a subscriber who is my friend, who do not care about what I'm about to tell you, do not click on this YouTube playlist. I am going to invite into my plant YouTube channel here on Loom Life a playlist called Plants and Pythons. And if you've been with me for a while, you will know what I am talking about. I don't have time to start another YouTube channel. I was sitting down and I was thinking, I just don't have the time to have my kids, have therapy, have school starting, and it's all going to be online. And then another side of it is I don't have, to be fairly honest, the money that plant businesses and nurseries online are charging for plants. I just don't. And I'm going to vent a little bit here. It's asinine how much people are asking or auctioning or just altogether asking for plants. Jeff, you can come in. You're okay. My sweet husband just got me some coffee. Thank you. So I think it's just nuts how much people are actually asking for plants. I may get a lot of hate comments about this, but everyone I've talked to, it's crazy how much plants are going for nowadays. It is crazy. So here I am, just so I can keep maybe having some content come out here and there. I have decided to do plants and pythons. It was going to be my YouTube channel. Maybe in the future I'll separate this from this channel. I don't know how to do technology at all. I have my husband help me when he can. But if you are my friend and you get queasy or you fear or you get scared or grossed out, don't click on the playlist if you see my upload say plants and pythons. It's going to be incorporated, just like I said, in my plant YouTube channel. And I know the going thing is making a separate channel or this or that, and don't intermix different subjects. But you know what? To those who want to stick with me, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. To you who are new here, yes, I love plants. And to you who don't want to, and you are very consumeristic and you're all about yourself, see yourself at the door. Bye. And I'm not trying to be a jerk, and I'm not trying to be mean or rude. That's just how it is, because people here on YouTube are vicious. Let's just be real. People are mean, and I'm tired of it. Period. So without further ado, I'm sorry for being a chatty Cathy. I would love to show you my sweet, ever-growing snake family. Now, I will have other content that comes out because I want to further and expand my content on my reptiles. So next month I'm getting a couple of geckos, very common, very popular, but that's okay because we all care for them differently. We all glean from each other, we all learn, and that's why we're here. So without further ado, I'm gonna start just introducing them. No care video, no care tips, no information, just how I came by them and how I'm doing with them and my little slithery little loves. So thank you for sticking with me, and here we go. Sorry if my mic is all wonky in front of me in my chest area, just because it's hard to do this one-handed and then have a snake in the other. But that's why my mic is all kind of funny in front of me. If you notice that, if you're kind of a person who observes that kind of stuff, that is why. First on my list, it's a Mexican black king snake. Her name is Gracie. I have all females except one in all 5 snakes that I have. So I came by Gracie from my sister. I would describe Gracie as Chicken Little, only because she has always been very flighty with me. I have had her since March of this year. Absolutely phenomenal snake. I adore her. My sister acquired this snake from some friends. My sweet sister, having a background of fearing snakes and wanting to get over that fear, she decided to purchase Gracie that her friend was getting rid of, because her friend was like, well, I have too many snakes right now and we don't have time to hold her or spend more quality time with her. And my sister took her. Black Mexican king snakes can be very flighty. They are fast, and when they are nervous, they like to shake their tail at you. I picked her up from my sister's. She was extremely scared, and all she wanted to do was eat my finger. But I fought through that. Her name was originally Zora, which is a cool name, but I kept telling my husband, this snake is going to have a lot of grace on me, because she just wanted to take my finger off. Not literally, but Black Mexican king snakes are known to be a little nippy or bite you at least once, just because if you smell like another snake or if you smell anything like a rodent, they'll go after you. And they are quite difficult to get off. And so I got her home. She didn't have any hides. She had some bushes to hide underneath, but I got her settled in, and then I started working with Gracie. She's still scared. She still gets nervous with my kids being around, but I would not give her up for the world. I would not trade her. I love this snake. She is a sweetheart. Would I trust her with my daughter right now? No, because my daughter loves to hold my snakes, so she normally holds my corn snakes. But with Gracie, I think, and I'm hoping in time as she gets older, that she will calm down even more. But for a beginner snake, I don't know if I would recommend this for a beginner snake. Only because if you get nervous with very fast moving snakes, these snakes probably wouldn't be for you. But her coloring is gorgeous. She is completely black, like an oil slick. And then the underside, I don't know if she'll let me do this because I don't like flinging her around. I like to respect my snakes. The underside of her belly is like this purple, pearlescent purple color. But this is Gracie, my Mexican black king snake. You smelling me? Hi. You sweetie. Okay. The next snake on my list to show you, and I'm hoping the light is okay in here, you guys. I'm in my bedroom and it is east facing, so the sun right now is on the other side of my house. But this is Nebula, my Brazilian Rainbow Boa. She is absolutely gorgeous. I have had her since the beginning of this year, and I decided to purchase her. I saw her for the first time on another YouTube channel, and I fell in love with her. I learned all I could about them, the extremely high requirements of humidity, and where they come from, all of that. But like I said, this is not a care video. This is just introducing you to my wonderful snake family. When you get close enough, and I will insert clips and pictures of how you can see her scales. And if you're watching this, you probably already know how their scales look in the sunlight. But the reason why they're called the Brazilian Rainbow Boa is because of the iridescence that they have on their scales. Don't quote me, but what I have read is Brazilian Rainbow Boas have these microscopic edges on their scales that actually catch the sun and reflect, which is one reason why they have an iridescence to them. Nebula has given me 3 complete full sheds. She's doing a little wiggle. Come here, baby. My arm's sticky because I had just washed it, so it's hard for her to move across my hand. What these guys look like in the sun is breathtaking to me. She is a snake that I respect 100%. I mean, I respect all snakes, but she is one that I really, really care for. But she has just done nothing but be sweet and give to me, and I absolutely adore her. Where you going, huh? Next up in my snake family, I would love you to be introduced to my only male in my snake family. This is my boy Kron. He is an extreme reversed Okatee. Very spastic. Typical corn snake personality. I used to work with these guys when I was 16. And now I am way older than 16 years old. But I used to work with these guys all the time. They were some of my absolute favorites to work with at the pet store. We had all kinds of boa constrictors, corn snakes. It's been a while, you guys. I can't even remember. So this is Kron. Absolutely gorgeous. He's got the most beautiful orange colors, reddish orange, white, a little bit of yellow mixed into it. I saw him on Morph Market and I thought, I've got to have one of these guys. Oh, sorry, buddy. I've got to have that guy. I got him from a local breeder and I was very, very, very happy with the purchase that I made for this little guy. So this is Kron. Try to get a good shot of his color. He is been a sweet boy. Doesn't particularly like to be held, as all snakes do, but he is absolutely gorgeous. He is one of my favorite colors in the snakes that I have. And my husband is not big into reptiles or snakes, never has touched them, but he does always comment about how much he loves Kron's colors. You saying hi to the peeps? Say hi to the people. So, yay! There's that one. I've got 2 more to go and then I'll cut you guys loose. All right, next on my list, this little guy has to be, I don't want to say I have favorites, but hi guy, hi baby. I'm kind of in a strike position right now. You doing okay? He was a little shook because he's normally asleep right now. Honestly, I don't know if this is male or female, but I absolutely adore this snake, you guys. He is so tiny. He was even smaller when I first got him or her. And with their tiny little tails, you don't want to damage them in any way. So that's, I mean, they're literally sizes of shoestrings when they are born. And eventually they should get to about 5 to 6 feet long, and they are very slender. But without talking your ears off, this right here, sorry, I'm looking to see if you guys can see him in the mirror. This is Fig. And I figured that would be a good name for him or her because it could go both ways. It's kind of a neutral gender name. So I thought fig would be perfect because he's kind of the color of a fig. This is a Dominican Red Mountain Boa. Beautiful. These are actually, I'm going to word it wrong, I'm not a professional, cousins to the Rainbow Boas, the Brazilian Rainbow Boa and the Colombian Rainbow Boa. In certain sunlight, these guys actually have a shimmer to them. I fell in love with this species of snake. It is difficult. I honestly thought I was going to lose him or her, you get it. I'm just going to call it a him for now. I've always kind of referred to him as a him. I was afraid that I was going to lose him. When I got him, I took it on myself, and the guy I got him from is a good friend of mine. He got him from another friend of his who bred the Dominican Red Mountain Boas. And his friend swore that he was on pinkies, which I do believe, but Fig did not eat for me for a good month. I tried everything. I tried everything from scenting the pinkies, and I can get into that in a different video. I have to do something for his food that's going to gross some of you out that I never thought I would do for a snake. I thought I was going to lose him, so I ended up having to prepare his food, which is frozen thawed. I don't feed live. I think that's torture. Just my opinion. I got him to eat, and I could have cried when he ate the first time. He is one of my special little dudes. I know that he is well on his way to reaching however big he's going to get. He is absolutely beautiful. Are you looking at the camera? Very docile. When I first pick him up, sometimes it startles him. He has only struck at me one time, but it was only because I scared him and he was a little out of his element, and he just let me know. And I think he was going into shed, which snakes get very stressed out when they first go into blue, or they get kind of a pinkish tone to them, or their eyes are clouded. That's besides the point. But I adore this snake. If you're looking for a snake, at least Fig, for instance, will hang out with me on my bed at night here. When I'm just looking through social media, he will find a comfortable space on my hand, coil himself between my fingers, and sit there for a good hour. Longer if I allowed it, but I allow my snakes to take turns as I hold them. I try to hold them every other day just so they get used to human contact and being held. But Fig is absolutely beautiful. I am not 100% sure on what morph he is, because there are different morphs or color tones in Dominican Red Mountain Boas. There's calico, there's silver, there's lavender, there's red phase, there's more orange. I mean, there's a lot, but one day I would love to get an extremely red phase Dominican Red Mountain Boa. This guy, the Dominican Red Mountain Boas, and the Woma pythons, I would get another one of. And if you're just getting to know me, or this is your first time watching me, something tragic happened to one of my absolute favorite snakes, and my Woma python, Kaya, ended up dying. And I could still start crying about it, but I'm hoping that the breeder that I'm working with, he has 2 more females left and he has a male, but I know this is a side note, he's assist feeding 2 of the females and force feeding the male. So he's going to wait until they're well on their way, until I think he's going to offer me another one at a discount price, only because I lost Kaya after 5 weeks of having her. Good morning. Hi, Kaya. Hi, Mama. You are so pretty. Not even 5 weeks, like just underneath 5 weeks. And so that's still bothers me. But this is about Fig. But Fig, his species of snake, and Kaya, my Woma python, are snakes that I would consider getting 2 of. But this is Fig. I have one more. I know this is a long video, and then I promise you we're gonna be done. And just for the record, I know I look like a hot mess today. I got done working out and I had my son's therapist come. So just so you know, I don't always look like a wreck. But last but not least, I wanted to show you the girl who started it all for me. This is my beautiful butter pastel ball python. This is Ember. You guys, she is everything someone would want in a snake. She is extremely docile. She is the sweetest little thing. She connected with me when I brought her home the first week. She never wanted to go back in her enclosure. She just wanted to hang out with me like a little puppy dog. I say to people, and if you follow me on Instagram, she and my snake Kaya, who passed away, are both neck and neck to how sweet both of these are. Both of them were and are. And Ember got me addicted to snakes. And do you hear that? I'm blaming you. She is so sweet. Recently, when she's shed, you got to be careful. I know this is kind of off subject. You got to be careful if you're seeing a little mark on her face right there next to her mouth. When she shed and when she was rubbing her head against things inside of her enclosure, there are some of those snake caves or hides. And I didn't catch it on time. And I know that's where she did it. There is a very sharp point in one of her hides. So when she was trying to rub her head and get off start her shed process, she got herself good. What side is little baby? Hi, sweetie. It's okay, Mama. Hi. Hello. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Ember. But yes, this is my girl Ember. I can't believe it's almost a year since I've had her. She is absolutely beautiful. Now, people would look at her and say she's not the prettiest ball python that they have seen, but she is. Just her personality and how she is amazing. And I think anybody would want a snake like this. But she's here to stay. I would do anything for this snake. I would do anything for all of my snakes. But I know those reptile keepers out there who have that special bond with that one animal. And mine would be Ember. Ember is my girl. I absolutely adore her. I would recommend. Ball pythons can be a little iffy or picky or finicky. I don't know how you would say that. But other than that, with them going on hunger strikes, I've never had an issue with her, ever. And she has been nothing but kind and sweet. And she just gives love like a dog would. And I absolutely love her. She's another one who would cuddle on my bed with me for hours at a time. But she's here to stay until the end of my day or the end of her day. So that is Ember. And with that, I would like to just thank you all for sticking by, for coming and adventuring this way. Please hit that subscribe button if you're new or if you like what you see. I'm going to be coming out with more plants and pythons. Other than that, if you're here just for the snakes, I do some uploads here and there of houseplants and gardening. But if you want to stick around and see what I have in my jungle inside my home, then stick around. I will be building bioactive terrariums. There's a story behind the last one I built, but I would be honored for everyone to join me on this adventure. So I love you all, and that's me signing out. I'm lost. Where'd everybody go? Hello? Hello? Is it over? What are you guys doing? Is it over? Hello? You see that? Huh? You see that? Huh? Do you hear something?